We've talked about the power and the practice of gratitude, but today we're going to riff for 5 straight minutes on things to be grateful for.
We about to rapid fire you a list of gratitude things, so stay tuned and stay up. We're going to go fast.
One of our proudest business accomplishments is what we've been able to do with Squeeze In franchising.
The Squeeze In is a breakfast lunch restaurant featuring the best omelets on the planet, and it's been around for almost 50 years, and now you can have a Squeeze In your community.
We've seen how this business transformed our families, and now we are so excited to offer this to families around the country to see how this little restaurant might change their family and their community.
If you're wondering how to set up your adult children for legacy and success through a small business, then the Squeeze In is an option we urge you to consider. Come find out more about Squeeze In franchising at squeezein.com.
You're enjoying this episode on Angel Fenix Productions Podcast Network. To explore a complete lineup of quality programs and media production services, head on over to angelphoenix.com or like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Angel Fenix Productions.
Okay, we're going to start out with some of the really obvious ones, but I think many of us are grateful for our family and the people in our lives.
Absolutely. It's super grateful for my spouse, my children, my parents, all of the people in our lives. But I am also grateful for, I'm going to throw this one out there, our pets. Man, I love our dogs.
Luna, special shout out to you, girl. You are a special dog. Man, gotta love that love from our pets. But I want to take it even smaller, maybe into a small moment like the first sip of coffee in the morning. Let's just throw some gratitude out for that first sip of coffee in the morning.
You know what I'm grateful for is the moment when you're done with your workout for the day. I work out Monday through Friday. I run my 5 or 6 miles every morning. That moment when I'm done, when I push stop on that treadmill and I come inside, I feel so elated and good. I'm grateful for that moment.
Oh, you know what I'm grateful for in that same vein of completion is an empty email inbox. Like when you get that star list done, or even when it's just sorted, man, that feels good.
That feels so good. I'm also grateful for anytime that I get to shower, especially after that run. My hands get cold if I don't shower too long. I love a hot shower. I don't know about the rest of you, but oh my gosh, it feels so good. I never want to get out.
Now that's artificial precipitation, but I'll bring in some gratitude for our nature precipitation. I love when it rains. Today it's snowing outside. I love when it snows. It is so fun to see the world express through weather, and just gotta love precipitation.
I love precipitation too. We're both big nature girls. Huge shout out to nature and so grateful.
Big gratitude to you, Mama.
All right, Mama Nature out there just rocking it. Sometimes I'm looking at a cityscape and then all of a sudden I'll shift my eyes to see the trees and the bushes. And if you've never done that before, do that the next time you're driving and just realize how nature is so ingrained and just silently there supporting us even when we're hurting her. I'm so grateful for Mama Nature.
In fact, sometimes Shyla and I will, when we're traveling in the cities, we will spend special moments giving gratitude to the trees that are ornamentally put out on the sides of walks and acknowledging them for being trees in a cityscape environment. So throwing gratitude out there for our oxygenating counterparts. So do the trees breathe our carbon dioxide and spit out oxygen. We breathe their oxygen and spit out carbon dioxide.
Oh, well, that gives me the chance to transition us to the internal things that we can be grateful for. Think about those lungs and that heart inside of your chest. You don't have to think about breathing. You don't have to tell your heart to beat. It just goes. And as long as it beats, you live. And I think that's something to be tremendously grateful for, because 100,000 beats a day, your lungs breathing all those breaths every day. And that's not something you're thinking about or working for. It's just that beautiful gift of life that's given to you. Oh, I appreciate that.
Let's travel from our lung and heart area up into our head. I am so grateful that our human brain evolved to include executive function. We are the only animals out there that have the beautiful vagus nerve, the thing that gives you the opportunity to categorize, to sort, to make decisions, to act outside of your animalistic instincts and be conscious in the way that you deliver your life. I sure am grateful to be a human and that we were equipped with such an incredible biological system.
Heck yes. Way to go, evolution, evolving us forward to have that executive function, that ability to imagine and to experience in a range of emotions and to focus our consciousness in whatever way we want. That is a tremendous blessing and gift. I want to take us to something real specific I'm grateful for. Caramel apples. Oh, I love caramel apples. I love apple pie. I love apples,
Desserts.
but I'm a huge dessert fan. If those of you who have been in the family a long time, you know, Kay and I both love our desserts. I especially love desserts, but I'm special shouting out caramel apple right now. They are so good.
I'm going to special shout out hot chocolate with either whipped cream or marshmallows on top, because come on, what's better on a cold day than a hot chocolate? Literally drank one on the way here and I was just delighted by the hot chocolate experience.
Okay, I have my empty mug that also has hot chocolate in it. So we're both grateful for hot chocolate. It is snowing outside on this day, so that may have precipitated our choice of beverage on the way. But be it hot chocolate, be it a frozen one that we love, banana splits.
We're
we're
big
big
banana split.
aficionados, I would say.
All right, we can't end out a gratitude rain without giving gratitude to, and however you express it from a language perspective. But for us, we like to call it spirit, to our spirit selves, to our spirit guides, to the higher consciousness, to the power. Maybe you call it God or the universe, whatever that is for you. Just want to give a big shout out and gratitude to the energy that runs and surrounds and is this beautiful experience that we get to have here in our three-dimensional reality. So shout out to you, God.
This podcast was a production of Angel Phoenix Productions. Explore more episodes of this show or other great shows on the Angel Phoenix Podcast Network by visiting angelphoenix.com. The views expressed in this show do not necessarily represent those of Angel Phoenix Productions or its advertisers and may contain language that's unsuitable for younger listeners.